Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for June 3rd, 4th, and 5th, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, you know that I'm going to be using for the main reading, and this is not the main reading. This is the introduction, and it will be the introduction for all of the signs. I will put the timestamp so you can bypass the introduction and go straight to your personal reading. Remember your rising, ascending, moon, Venus, all of those things. If check your natal chart, crosswatch. I will put that timestamp in the description. Anyway, for the main reading, when we get to the main readings, I will use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. I will use my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and I will also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this introduction, I am going to use my Waite Rider deck and my Colette Baron Reed The Good Tarot cards. I think I got that all right. Now, remember, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. Let myself channel through the Holy Spirit, and whatever comes out just comes out. Hopefully I do not try to put too much interpretation of my own spin on it. Anyway, a couple of things we need to know about. We do have something this weekend with the planets. The planets are doing a lot of very interesting stuff. It's not just in the stars. It's been in the planetary energies too. We've had some meteorite showers, and we've had some asteroids, and we've had some the Schumann resonance, which I don't know a whole lot about, but I posted periodically. That has been spiking white quite a bit, so there's a lot of energies going on. Now, this 3rd, 4th, and 5th, we have Saturn, which is an Aquarius, and remember, Saturn and Aquarius it's been there since 2021, right? 21, yes, and it will be there until 2023. This is, to me, it has always been about illusion versus reality, so lies versus truth, and truth will win. Now, it is going retrograde on the 4th of June, so it has been slowing down right now, and it will slow down until it stops, or it appears to stop, and then pushes back through a lot of the information that we've already gone through. Now, it does that until October of 2022, and then it will turn and go direct, but we will have that shadow actually until January of 2023 when it transitions to its next phase. Now, I'm thinking too that we've had Pluto in Capricorn since 2008. And Pluto, death, destruction, rebirth, but it's usually death, destruction first. And a lot of times Pluto is that tower card, okay? Everything has to come down before you can rebuild. Capricorn, though, is the builder, is the one that wants to create. So we've got those two going on. The last time this happened for the United States was 1776 through 1778. So there's some interesting energies correlating with that. Anyway, the reason I bring Pluto up is that it is retrograde, and it will be retrograde until October of 2022. Now, it will be going another, a year and a half till 2024, but we have that Saturn and that Pluto retrograde. And I feel like a lot of this energy is, hey, if you haven't heard this, if you don't know this, if you need to dig deeper, I feel like Saturn and Pluto want to really dig deep and really muck out the stalls, kind of like if you ever do horseback riding or animal stalls, and I don't do any of that. It's cleaning out the stalls. So a lot of information, a lot of strange information, I think, will be coming out. Now, I'm not saying this could be in that universal world, the universal, I should say, field. It could be in our personal energies also. So we have that. Now, that's on the 4th. I feel that has a big push towards us. Now, Mercury, which has been in retrograde in Taurus, it does go direct on the 3rd. So there's some interesting stuff with that. We also have, let's see, is there anything else going on between that? those two dates. Not a lot with the planets, except that they are coming into an alignment. I did post an article about that. And, I have talked about the weekend of the 4th. I have talked about the 24th, where these planets are going to be in a strange alignment. I shouldn't say strange. They're going to appear to be more in an alignment. So there is some interesting stuff going on there. Anyway, let's kind of go through here. The 4th, I told you Saturn. I told you Mercury. Oh, Mercury on the 3rd in Taurus will be squaring with Saturn in Aquarius. Okay, so right as it's about to, so Saturn is stopped. Mercury is stopped because they're both going to be changing directions. And the squaring usually means Mercury is about information, is about hearing news. It is about electronic energies too. And squaring means that the pressure is on. They're both going to be very intense type of energy. So it'll be interesting to see here what we might see or hear on the 3rd. Now the 4th, 5th, and 6th. There is also some spiritual energy, religious energy going on, both in the Christian and the Jewish faiths, Judaism faith, so there, and even if you do not believe in that, even if you do not follow those spirituality, Christian, religious energies, it doesn't mean that it isn't intense energy going on at that time. So I kind of feel that this does have a very big impact on us. We need to really shine our lights. I'm always talking about that the people that follow me, I do believe that we are star seeds. I do believe we chose to be on this mission. If you don't know what star seeds, crystal guides, indigo children, you can look that up on the internet, and there's a lot of information out there. But it does, it has been some articles or has been some information out there that like 200 million souls chose to be incarnated for this time. So we need to make sure that we shine our lights, keep positive on all things. Even if we're feeling stressed, breathe through it. Okay, so let's see. So that's kind of the update. Let's see what we have with the cards. What higher power? What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Holy Spirit, higher power? What do we need to know for this weekend? What's the word? What is the word? I do feel that there is a I do feel strong presence right now. I do feel a preparation energy here. Preparation. Now, again, we are talking more in the supernatural realm than in the natural realm. So there could be this where, we need to make sure we are connecting with higher power, connecting with our spirit guides or whoever that is to us. And there is a lot of chatter and talk about upgrading of DNA out there. This could be one of those weekends that we feel that even more. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. And again, anything reversed to me has a stronger energy. First card is Page of Cups. Now the Page of Cups comes to us fairly regularly. I remember this being in one of the universal energies, a couple of readings ago. So, court cards. This is important for all the readings. Court cards have a dual energy. Now, pages, their underlying energy is Earth. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Taurus in Mercury right now. Capricorn with Pluto right now. Cups, though, is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio energy. It's fluid, it's emotional energy. So we have the solid ground of the earth energy, which is usually about your work, job, career. It's about motivational, money energy, starting business. But then you have the spiritual energy. You have that feeling of hope, there's a romantic energy also with the cup energy. With the cup energy. There is this sense of wanting more also here. So we have that earth energy, we have that water energy combining itself. Earth and water are energies that really do work well together unless one is, unless it's, lopsided here. Pages are very enthusiastic. They want to get out and do what they need to do. This page, I'm kind of getting this page as just kind of being quizzical. I'm getting this page as, and again, I've talked about him before. I have my cup. I'm looking and wondering, what, I'm wondering what to do with this fish. Do I throw it back? Do I take it? What do I do? And it does feel like the fish wants to communicate. The fish wants to know, what are you going to do with me also? So the Page of Cups does have this new opportunity, new journey, new sense of spirituality coming, new possibly even, romantic. Remember, we do have Neptune in Pisces, which does bring a dreamy quality to the Page of Cups also. Kind of a, what about my hopes and my dreams? What about what I want in my world? What do I want actually? I want love. I want happiness. Where is that for me? And I don't know, in some ways I'm thinking that the page is looking at the fish for the answers. Now, I don't know. I don't think the fish can give him that answers, but we never know. We never know what, what higher power uses to provide our answers. Anyway, next card is, we have the Three of Cups. Now, cups again, water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, fluid, emotional, spiritual. The Three of Cups, threes in itself, numbers are very important. Dark energies use numbers, so should light energy use numbers. Three has the power of three. You say something, do something, you put it out 3 times. And also we have June 3rd coming up, so there could be something to do with the 3rd. This is, it's also creativity, it's also celebration. And this is definitely about celebrating. This is definitely about ownership. This is definitely about claiming what it is, claiming our lives, because regardless of what is going on in the universe, you've heard me say this before and many, many times over, we have to still live our lives, and we have to live it boldly. We have to live it boldly and without fear. Fear, tool of the devil, tries to keep our blessings from us. So it's not always easy, but there is a celebratory energy here. There is this, let's raise our glass, let's lift our toast, let's lift our voices. Next card. But at the same time, now this is reverse, strong stuff. Now the two has some choices. What do I do here? Where do I go here? What am I supposed to do? What is my decision? What, it also has some coming together energy too. But the Two of Swords, swords is our air energy. Now, air energy is also the underlying energy of the king. So just kind of combine those two. And air energy is thinking things through, making some plans, hearing some news. So we have some interesting things here. Celebratory, quizzical, kind of, where is my life? What is it that I want? But yet it is still enjoying life. It is rejoicing in life. But we also, maybe this is that we have the decision whether we do that or not, or we have the decision on what is next for us. Now, again, this is more universal energies. We'll see how this relates with the smaller readings, with the personal readings. But, the thing about this one is, so we have the moon. And I do believe that is the that's the new moon. No, yeah, I think that's the new moon. So we're in the new moon to the full moon period. And what the full new moon to the full moon is the waxing moon. This is where we wish and we put out what it is we want. The thing is about the Two of Swords, she is sitting there with her choices. She looks like she's kind of in night clothes in a way. It is night here, but it looks like she's in night clothes. So there might be some thoughts coming through your dreams. There might be some answers coming through your dreams. It might be visiting us, whatever this energy is, visiting us through our dreams. But it's kind of with her, if you look, she is, she's not blind. She's not hid. It's not necessarily hidden. The truth is not hidden. That would go with, Saturn in Aquarius, truth coming out. She knows what she really needs to do. She knows what the decision should be. There could be a little bit of hesitancy. She's kind of like, maybe she's not quite ready to face the truth because, like I said, I get this vibe this time around of her being in night clothes, even though she's sitting there in the middle, with the water all around her. So, I'm kind of also getting a, like a sleepwalker effect from her. Like maybe she just came out here, maybe she was sleepwalking, maybe she hasn't really woken up yet, maybe she'll wake up and she'll be like, what am I even doing here? But again, this is always decisions. This is always, your choices. It's always thoughts, words, air energy. And remember, we are in Gemini right now. So let's go to, now I'll have to go back, Colette Baron Reed, the Good Tarot. Can you give us some clarification, higher power, for what this is all about here? Let's see. And I love it when you let me know how this resonates with you too. And remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Anyway, let's go on. Here we are. Come on, one more time. Higher power. Okay, this one's sticking out, but I still feel, we actually have two. I still feel like I need to cut. So let's see. Here we go. Well, let's see. Let's put them that way. Okay, let's see what the Good Tarot has for us. First card is, okay, so now again reversed. We have the Magician. This is Major Arcana. This is a number 1, new beginnings, new start. This is the, the Major Arcana is the journey of the Fool. This is the first stop on the Fool's journey. And this is the Magician who tries to explain to the Fool that, that we have, we as fools, or we as the people, new beginnings, we have what we need. We have what it takes. But it is always a connection with higher power. It is always, that magic, that connection, that strength that gets us what we want. But the Magician, as above, as below, also above, as below, the Magician is saying, tap into that. Tap into that spiritualism, tap into that mysticism, that supernatural energy, okay? And like I said, the 4th, 5th, and 6th has a very spiritual connotation with their, with the religions, two of the major religions right now. So there's something very magical, something very mystical also going on. Many times this is behind the scenes. Many times this is something we're not necessarily aware of. Okay, let's go on. Our next card. Okay, so now we have, again reversed, we have the 4 of Fire. Now, we did talk about water, earth, air. Now let's talk about fire. So fire is our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Jupiter is in Aries. Now, Jupiter in Aries will be there also until, I think that's going to also be there until October. So October has some changes in that energy too. Then it goes back into Pisces. But anyway, let's go forward. This is our passion. This is our, wanting, our going. There's a lot at stake with this fire energy right now. And now a 4 has, and the fire energy is the underlying energy of the night, okay? The night, very passionate, very consuming, wanting and going after, and very straightforward too. The 4 has stability. The 4 has leadership and also organizational energy here. The 4 of Fire is traditionally associated, the 4 of Wands, the 4 of Rods, is traditionally associated with celebration. Now, it's a different type of celebration. This is an emotional celebration. This is an accumulation, an accomplishment of things that we've been wanting. It's been kind of, it's going after, but at the same time, it is accomplishing some goals, accomplishing where we're going and what we want. So there is this, with these two energies, there is a strong connection. The Magician is saying, go after what you have the abilities. Why aren't you using them? Now, some of it is also we don't have enough faith in ourselves. But the 4 of Fire says, weddings, loving energies, go after it. Celebrations also, but more in a passionate realm than in the spiritual realm. And this is the one I pulled. Now, the Four of Air. So we have that 4 energy again. So, again, 4, talked about that. Air, we talked about that. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. So Aquarius and Gemini are in play right now. This has a little bit of a connect with higher power. Again, it's your thought processes, it's your mind. You can have there can be that emotional component of the water energy, which is spiritually connecting. There's that passionate connection, but you also need to connect with that mind also. Now, so connect, meditate, that will all be very helpful. But then at the end, rest, trust, believe that things will go better, things will be better. Okay, so that 4 of Air, 4 of Swords does have that, chill a little bit. Don't necessarily withdraw totally. You still need to have that thought processes. You still have to be mindful. I think that the 4 of Air right now for me is be mindful, but be aware of your limitations, but also of your abilities too. Okay? So the 4 of Swords traditionally is about rest and, maybe taking a vacation, but it is also about, connecting again, meditating, connecting with higher power. Now, I did tell you about the court cards. The only one I did not tell you, the underlying energy of water is the Queen. Queen is emotional. She is very caring, very spiritual, very loving energy. So she has that water energy as the underlying. So Page, Earth, Knight, Fire, Queen, Water, King, Air. Okay? So it does, so in the natural, there's some, there is some energies going on. There is some celebratory. There is some, yes, I'm going to claim this energy. I want this energy. There's some quizzical energy. There's some decision energy. And there might be a lot of that coming through your dreams, coming through the night to let us know. We know what we need to do. There is a little bit of hesitancy. There is a little bit of needing a little courage with the 2 of Swords. The Magician is telling you, hey, you just do it. You've got it. You need to. 4 of Fire is saying, again, believe, celebrate, want, go after what it is you want. And that 4 of Air is also then kind of like get your mind in the game a little bit more so, and then rest, believe. Okay? So interesting stuff. Again, let me know what this all means to you. Again, this weekend, strange energies. I hope you're following me on Facebook, Instagram, but I'm also trying to post what I post on there on my community page, so I hope you're following me there too. Anyway, let's start our readings now. Hello to my Capricorns. How are you doing? Well, I think you're digging up the dirt. You're digging up the dirt. Yeah, it kind of goes back to the beginning, and as I was just kind of asking higher power, what does my Capricorns, what do they need to know? I think that's more confirmation for you that you're digging up the dirt. What does that mean? Are you planting new seeds, or are you digging up the dirt on people? I think it might be both. Actually, I think it might be both, though I go with that second one a little more than the first. Anyway, let's see. Higher power for my Capricorns. What do you want? What do you want to tell them? What do you want to tell my Capricorns? Again, don't be afraid, my Capricorns. You are doing what you're supposed to be doing. And it may not seem that way, but just keep persevering. And again, digging up the dirt. Digging up the dirt. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. These two are reversed, so strong stuff. First card for my Cappies is the Knight of Fire. Sagittarius got this one, I think. I think so. So if you have any Sagittarius in your birth chart, take a look at it. Anyway, you should cross-reference. But when the cards come up and I remember them, there's usually a meaning for that. Knights are underlying energy is fire. This is fire, so that is our Sagittarius, our Aries, our Leo. We are going to have a Sagittarius full moon right before a couple days before actually, we go into Cancer season. Now we are in the waxing moon, new moon to full, so make requests, but fire, fire. Nights are directional. I'm always telling you that. They go where they need to go. They go where they're directed to go. Now the nights don't necessarily take orders well, and this night of fire, I am kind of getting this like, oh, heck no. Oh, did you say that to Capricorn? Did you say that to me? Breathe through it. Breathe through it a little bit, because you need to have a clear head with whatever this is meaning to you. You need to really be, you need to moderate your thoughts a little bit. So does this mean that you're going to be, I don't know, doing something to defend yourself, or you're going to be having to say something? It could definitely be that. But clear your head. Clear your head and just, be passionate. Do what you need to do with this. But I really am getting this very much clear your head energy, okay? Breathe, because, too many times they try to trap you up. I don't know even who's trying to trap you up, but you need to, take a time, I just get this like, Dad, tell me about this, and then you're like, instead of acting emotionally, which the, Night of Fire can be a little more emotional, but the Night of Fire also can just kind of say, oh, no, 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 no. But again, take a breath before you answer. Now, the Night of Fire is also really saying something happens very quickly, and you have to be ready for whatever this is that happens. Now, again, if things are changing in your circumstances very quickly, again, take a breath. Take a breath, clear your head, move forward, okay? Passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Next card reversed. Ten of Earth. Something to do with your home, but in a positive manner. So tens transition. One new beginning. Zero God source energy. Earth is your energy. Taurus and Virgo. You and Taurus have some planets in your energy right now. Mercury going direct. It's kind of at a standstill right at this moment, but it is going direct. We are still in that shadow of retrograde, so you really need to be very clear with what you say. Or when somebody asks you something, again, I get this, very clear communication. You need to ask for clarification. You need to really dig deep with this, and you need, just so it's, again, dig deep. Yeah, dig deep. Didn't I say that? Dig deep. There's just this you just need to really know what you're being asked, but you really need to make sure that you are telling what you need to tell. Okay, but the Ten of Earth has a very happy family. The Ten of Earth has very much blessings on the family. Earth energy, again, job, career, money, home energy, positive energy, moving into a better place energy. A very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things in life. So there's a happy energy there. Again, I really get this, dig deep, dig deep. Is that what I was saying in the beginning? Anyway, let's go. Last card reversed, the Nine of Air. So Nine of Air is really about facing your fears, confronting your fears. Nines, you've got everything you need. Let's wrap it up. Air energy is our Aquarius, our Saturn, Aquarius, our Gemini, and it is our Libra energy, making plans, thought processes, hearing news. But this is really knowing that everything's going to be okay. This is confronting your fears, letting your fears not rule you. It kind of goes back to what I was saying about this. It really feels to, and there has been an underlying theme in many of the readings for this weekend about facing fears and facing what's been holding you back type of energy. And the Nine of Air is telling you, when you worry, you project that out. And when you project that out, it becomes more real. So really, give it to God, give it to higher power, give it to whoever it is, and no take-backs with this. This is really self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you're going to worry about something, you're going to make it real. So this is just, speak your truth. You've got a happy family, very supportive energy around you. that wants only good things. The only thing holding you back is your own mind, your own thoughts. Okay? So expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecies, sleepless nights. So a self-fulfilling prophecy is when you just keep saying, I can't, I can't. Well, you know what? Then you can't. So you have to say, I can. But the Nine of Air, Nine of Swords is also saying, it's not real. It's not real. So let's see. John Holland. And that goes all the way back to what we were talking about here. So it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting weekend for you, my Capricorns, but you're stronger than you know. And the Knight of Fire and the Ten of Earth show you the love and the support you have around you. That Nine of Air is just kind of like, you know, don't let others keep you off track. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here from John Holland. Higher power, what do we have? Here we go. Okay. Reversed, we have a 2. So we have a 10, 9, 2. 2 crossroads, choices. This is the High Priestess energy. This is basically God gives you what you need. Higher power gives you what you need. It gives you enough of what you need. Not too much, because too much would kind of overwhelm you, but just what you need. Now the intuition, High Priestess energy, connecting with your higher power. This is the step after the Magician, and this is understanding that you're given what you need, you know, intuitively wise, but it is still saying you do need to meditate, you do need to make those connections, you do need to still your heart a little bit and still your mind also. So something it feels big this weekend for you, my Cappies. You've got this, you've got a handle on it. Card has just fallen down. Here we go. And a crystal or energy that would be helpful is carnelian. Self-connection, self-trust, relationship rejuvenation, power of concentration, healing from abuse. Also, this is very, very good for communication. Okay, my Cappies, you got this. You got it this weekend, and you're going to dig deep. You're going to find out a lot of things. Anyway, my Cappies, take a moment to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Capricorns, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.